we've tried to from the onset is to bring the balls out as much as we can do to try and keep the smiles on the lads' faces, because just the days are gone where they're panting around the field. So we interspersed it with football with the manager and the assistant manager, over to me doing a little bit of speed endurance work. I think they preferred doing it with the manager more than they did do with me, to be honest.
Well, things have changed, I think, slightly since I started. I mean, I'm going into my 20th pre-season now. So when I left school in 1994 and went straight into pre-season, as a YTS, things have certainly changed. Sports science has come into things a lot more, and I think lads' conditioning throughout the summer months are a lot better than they were when I first came into the game. I think when I first started, like you said, it probably was laps of a pitch or laps of a woods somewhere, just constantly running for long distances, where now there's no need for that. We can get straight into real pitch and match conditioning stuff pretty much from the first day. Timed pitch runs, so distances that you would cover, no matter regardless of what position you play. So you would cover the distance up and back, say 6 times maybe in a minute, which you might have to do in a game when it's end to end.
The runs were a lot longer. He was doing 8-mile runs when you came back, and people were coming back stone overweight and things like that. And I have to say that, and I've said it before already, the lads have come back in fantastic condition. I even believe that 1 or 2 of them have stuck to the off-season programme that I gave them, which is pleasing. And it's, to be fair, it's there to be seen as well, because they're looking great in training as well. So I'm very happy. I think it is that, but I think also what the gaffer keeps saying to him on a daily basis. Yeah, you must work hard to become. I had a 21-year career, never the best player, but I always gave 100%, and I lasted for 21 years. And these lads can, they can have a great career. Some of these players here, Jay O'Shea for one, his ability that he has is fantastic. So if he puts an unbelievable work rate, which he is doing at the minute, with that ability that he has, he'll have a good career. And so will the rest of the players, and he's leading by example for me.
Do you get a kind of wry smile on your face when you set these tasks in the first couple of weeks of pre-season?
I have to say, after doing 21 pre-seasons of my own, I've waited for this time for a long time. But I don't get satisfaction out of it. I get satisfaction from seeing players in December. When December comes around and it's a cold, bleak Tuesday night, and the lads, in the 85th, 88th minute, we're scoring goals and clearing balls off the line. That's when I get satisfaction. So, no, not from punishment. It's not about punishment. The lads know they have to do the work, and they are all willing. So my job's easy.
You are going into a game, it's an extension of your pre-season training, those first few games, and you're feeling your way in. You've just come back from a break in the summer, so you're not used to that much ball work. We'd only been in a few days prior to that game, but I think fitness-wise, that's what it was about, a fitness exercise, getting minutes on the pitch, doing certain kind of movements that it's very hard to replicate just in a training drill without the ball. So possession turning over in a frantic game, a slick playing surface. So it's all about getting back to being on the training ground and being in the gym. Like I said, and getting those games coming through thick and fast where people can get loads of minutes.
It took a little time to make a little better. It's only going up, just one thing then another.
Well, I think initially, it's all you said, the fitness exercises. You always want to win games, though, no matter whether they're friendlies or not. 45 minutes is probably enough. I said we'd only been in a few days prior to that game, so people think conditioning was fine. What you have to do is then build, and like I said, there's lots of games for people to get, maybe an hour now, and then going on to 70 minutes, building to 90 minutes, well before that game at Leyton Orient. fixtures are fixtures. You've got to play everybody twice. So whether you get them early or whenever, we're just looking forward to it. It's a fresh challenge for us. We've gone up as champions, and that's a great feeling to go into a new league as champions. But it is a step up, and everyone's got to improve and make the step ups in fitness and mentally switching on and having working on our techniques and making everybody better collectively and individually.
Even though it is now the off-season, it is still a busy time for football clubs. This can be in the form of transfers or preparing a slick new playing surface for the brand new season. Here at Chesterfield, the major redevelopment at the Proact Stadium has been at the club shop. Over the summer months, it has turned from this to this.
We've had a total refurbishment. All the old cupboards and wall panelling was ripped out, and all this lovely new wood put in. It's done as like a copy of the changing rooms, and that's what it was based on. And it's made a whole massive difference to the way it looks. The way we store stock just looks so much tidier and more professional. Everyone who's come in said, "Oh, wow, this is great." I think we're really proud of it. Customers, as I say, some people have not been in, and they'll have a real big shock when they come in for the first game. But the ones that have been in have said, "Yeah, how nice it is." We've had one or two, which is a bit strange, going for Charlie Dawes. I think it's because they know his nan, and that's why they picked him. But it's early days yet. Usually, Gary Roberts will be popular and Jay O'Shea will be popular. But once the season starts, we will see a particular rush to one particular player. I'm not sure who it's going to be at the minute, but everybody has one favourite, I think, throughout the season.
Here is to hoping that Chesterfield will be drinking from a similar bottle come next May.
It's for them.
Gone well. It's never ideal when you've got a promotion and you've got to try and figure out how the squad's looking ahead of the new season. But it's actually gone really well, I think.
I think you can only judge yourself against playing against teams from higher leagues, and against Leeds we played really well. I thought our midfield sort of ran the game.
Certainly against Leeds they played really, really well. The passing football was it was really nice to see Derbyshire in a new position and looking quite comfortable there. And it was nice to actually get to see Daniel Jones as well, obviously a new signing. So it was really good. It looks promising. If you can play that football throughout the season, you're not going to have many problems in League One.
I thought we played well, and Andule technically looked best I've seen him so far.
It's gone all right. We could have done better to sign a few more players, I think. We have got a few in from the lower leagues, but getting someone with a bit more experience going to League One would have been nice. Hopefully we can keep hold of Cooper.
Obviously fitness is still going to be building towards the big kick-off, but who better to get your fitness up against Leeds and Villa, so I've got no concerns over anybody in the squad. Yeah, I think if there's a couple of losses, you can't get carried away with that. It's just because you're playing Leyton Orient, you were in the playoffs last season. It's always going to be a tough transition. But I think really over the first 5-6 games, you should see the kind of form that will get us a comfortable mid-table finish. I'm not panicking about relegation. I think the squad's good enough.
But fairly positive. I think we've got a stronger side overall than we had when we went up last time. But we're lacking firepower.
I'm not 100% sure. I think if we carry on playing like we did last season, going attacking, hopefully we don't revert because we're in a bigger league now. Hopefully we don't just try and defend. Hopefully keep attacking. I think we're set up as an attacking team. I think the first couple of games, I think we'll see sort of what the squad's cut out for. If they are good enough to keep attacking in League One. I think they have got a decent squad together. I don't think they should be looking at just avoiding relegation. I think they'll be able to look for getting about mid-table finish.
I think we'll establish ourselves this time, but I'm only looking around mid-table. You know, unless something happens, we do sign a striker who can put ball back in net, and then we might be challenging for playoffs. But I don't think we'll come back down again this time.
I mean, it was encouraging last season. We had a great squad for League Two, so hopefully it'll be all right in League One. Well, Wembley again. I think probably looking at Johnson Paint again. If you want Wembley again, I don't think we'll get in playoffs, but you know, you never know.
See why not? We seem to like that, don't we?
Yeah, league. I'd focus on the league, definitely. Well, I don't. I want to win every game that we play in. So cup run would be great, and staying up and great. That's what you want. You want to win every game.
Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I believe every lie that I ever told. Paid for every heart that I ever stole. I played my cards and I didn't fold. Well, it ain't that hard when they got sold. Somewhere I heard that life is a test. I've been through the worst, but I still give my best. God made my mold different from the rest. Then he wrote that mold, so I know I'm blessed. Stand up now and face the sun. Won't hide my tail or turn and run. It's time to do what must be done. Be a king when kingdom comes. Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I got all the answers to your questions. I'll be the teacher, you could be the lesson. I'll be the preacher, you be the confession. I'll be the quick relief to all your stressing. It's a thin line between love and hate. Is you really real or is you really fake? I'm a soldier standing on my feet. No surrender and I won't retreat. Stand up now and face the sun. Won't hide my tail or turn and run. It's time to do what must be. Tell everybody, go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man.
Come on, boys, come on!